I describe myself as a gamer first, a Potterhead second, a Zelda fan third.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, love Game of Thrones.
In 5th grade, I loved the X-Men cartoon.
Hello Kitty. A lot of Marvel. Super Mario Brothers.
Do love Star Trek.
X-Men, man. Jean Grey is like the greatest character ever.
Final Fantasy.
Doctor Who, Supernatural.
Got excited about Zootopia.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan as well. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Star Trek. I'm a huge Trekkie. Battlestar Galactica.
Into the Justice League just in general, DC Comics, that's kind of my thing.
I'm a huge Harley fan, and she is pretty much my life and my alter ego.
I am a gay geek.
Well, I'm a big old nerd. Growing up, I was either going to grow up to be a Beastie Boy or an X-Man. A little bit about myself, I'm a professional journalist. I've been writing for LA Weekly, Huffington Post, Frontiers. I was also the host of the Monday Mouth Off, which is an LGBT pop culture roundup web series. So we covered a lot of gay geekitude on there.
I've been cosplaying since 2014, so 2 years, 3 if you actually count the year. And so far it's been mostly good. Being a woman in cosplay, especially an LGBT woman in cosplay, we tend to get the short end of a lot of the sticks because you're either too sexual or you're not sexual enough. And there's no pleasing people. And the fact that I am bisexual and I do shoots with both men and women, I get a lot of the hate on behalf of that. So for the most part though, it's been fun and it's been a great experience, and we are, especially in Southern California, we're just one giant family and we all support each other. And I've been welcomed so happily and lovely into this community.
Hello, I'm a furry. My name is Rory. So I can put the head on and nobody really knows who I am. I can do whatever I want and I have no real, still have some inhibitions, but at the same time, I can have fun. Nobody can see me and I don't feel that like I'm being judged for just, acting like a 5-year-old.
A lot of Marvel characters. I think my favorite one would have to be Mystique, and I hope to cosplay her one day. She has been a very, very strong role model to me. For some reason, I've had body issues and just never really felt like a true to myself. And when I watched X-Men and came across Mystique, I loved that she was able to change into whoever she wanted to be, but she always still came back to herself. So she's been an awesome role model for me.
Hey,
Hi girl, hey.
how you doing?
Okay, so I brought Supergirl.
Oh my gosh, okay, come on in.
This is the first time I'm doing drag, and I am really, really happy that you're helping.
I think we've got good stuff to work with, and it's just going to be putting it together, and it's really going to come down to how you sell it on stage. You just got to really sell it. And that's kind of what drag is kind of like a larger than life exaggeration of what it is to be, a woman, a huge presence of a woman, and especially since you're doing Supergirl, who's like beyond woman into something even greater. Facial expression is super important in terms of commanding the stage and commanding the crowd. If you've got nothing going on in your face, then people are not going to give a shit about what you're doing. So you have to be very dramatic in your facial expression, really use your eyebrows, and then also it's going to be commanding the stage with your presence, and giving gestures and having strong movements, especially since you're doing a hero character, and interacting and engaging the crowd so that you can keep them with you during the whole performance. So that's what we're going to work on. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
I'm a professional dancer. I dance concert dance, modern, contemporary ballet, jazz. I'm also an actor. I've been off Broadway, film, TV, and on the side, I am a private language tutor. I teach people how to speak French and Spanish.
So biggie that I guess got me into geek culture in 5th grade. I loved the X-Men cartoon. There was something about, because I didn't even know I was gay back then, but I knew something was a little off, and I always loved the character of Rogue, where she was this beautiful, powerful girl, but also there was just that something that she just couldn't quite get close to people, and there's something that resonated in there. So X-Men has always been a biggie for me.
It just brought out a completely different side of me, and I have no qualms about doing it. We just go, we do it, we have a lot of fun. I've got a lot of friends in the community that do a lot of good, friends that volunteer at children's hospitals, and they'll go in suit and they'll interact and they'll play with the kids, just to kind of, you know, take their mind off of things that might not be going so well in a children's hospital. Like I said, I'm fairly new to it. It's only been about 1.5 years, but from what I understand, what I've learned through that time, it's a lot bigger than what people think it is. I know there's conventions not only everywhere in the States, there's conventions in Canada. I've got friends that are trying to get me to go to a con in New Zealand. So it's here and there and everywhere. Okay. It's just, do you choose to see us or not?
And what's my drag name? Give me a drag name. I don't have one.
Sexy.
Super what?
Super slut.
Super anorexia.
Superman. I've been eating sandwiches. I've been eating donuts. Or
How about
Christiana?
How about Magneto? No, she better don't.
Magneto, no, what? That's long.
I can spout off all the top ballerinas in the world. And I love I love history. So I'm more of like a nerd than a geek, I guess.
Summertime Sadness. Your name should be Summertime Sadness.
She should be Summertime Sadness. She has the SF.
Oh, yes,
That's
Summertime
pretty good.
Sadness.
Yeah.
And you're not hot.
Alright.
Say, I'm not hot.
For the nights, my
Yes.
name is gonna be Summertime Sadness.
Because you grow up, you think things are a certain way, you move away, and you meet so many different types of people who are so different than you are, and that's when things get kind of put into perspective. You realize what's your point of view and what other people's are. I love all forms of dance. To do contemporary jazz and contemporary ballet, that's my favorite. To watch, I'd say the same in classical ballet. Yeah, I started choreographing when I was in college, and then I choreographed some stuff in New York, some stuff in LA here too, and I'm working on a film right now, so my choreo will be featured in that. Yeah, I love creating, and I love music. I grew up as a pianist, so I really connect to music. So choreography, it marries my love to move and my love for music together. So it's really fun. I wish I could do more.
And then, would you take your mask off for us?
Yeah, I'll take it off. A lot of people might get pissed. There's a big debate about, is it ruining the magic?
Oh.
Do what makes you comfortable. Don't ever feel like you need to come out, or you need to be in the closet, or you need to stay in the closet, or you need to be or act a certain way because of who you are.
The wonderful Jake the Dark Knight, and introducing for the very first time, Summer Sadness.
Support live arts. We need it, man. I don't know what's happened in the age of YouTube, but no one wants to go see things anymore. And my favorite thing to do in the world is go to like concerts and performances and stuff. And I wish there was more of that, man, because most of my performances are live, and we need it. We need the support. You know, times have changed, and I get that, but there's nothing like being in the room to see it happen. So come see us perform.
Honestly, whatever you like, never feel ashamed of it, because the beauty of the digital age, whatever you like, and this is actually even sexually, whatever you like, there's a million other people out there that you didn't know that you knew that also like it. So just put yourself out there, because even if you're not looking for them, they will find you eventually. You're not alone.
How much backlash do I want from this?
I think you can take it off.
Yeah, we'll be fine.